Good morning, everyone, and welcome again to Virtual Sunday School. So the last few months, we've actually been talking about some really cool Bible stories about Jesus and the disciples. But now, because school is starting back soon, we are going to take some time to focus on taking care of ourselves, which is something that Jesus teaches us to do. So today, we're not going to talk about a Bible story specifically. We're actually going to talk about ways that you can help take care of yourself inside. Maybe if your heart is feeling sad or worried, we are going to practice a couple of different ways that you can pray. So you might notice that I have this candle here. If you want to go get a candle yourself, if you have one in your house that you would like to use, or a few of them, the other thing you can do is go find a really comfortable place to sit down. Maybe if it's on the floor, maybe it's outside somewhere really pretty, maybe it's your bedroom, somewhere that just really makes you feel comfortable and safe. So go find a seat like that. And if you have to pause the video at any point to go and get those materials or do those things, that's totally fine. So once you find a place that you want to be, just get really comfortable in your seat. Put your feet flat on the ground. If your legs are crossed, uncross them. Lean back and just get really comfortable. Feel your body just kind of lean into that chair or the bed, wherever you're sitting. Just really get comfortable. Maybe look around the room or the space that you're in and just notice the things about it that you really enjoy, the things that make you happy, a focal point so that if partway through you notice your thoughts start to wander somewhere you don't want them to, bring your attention back to the thing that brings you joy and happiness. Maybe it's your favorite lovey, maybe it's a flower, like I have a flower here in my on my kitchen table. So if I ever get distracted, I can look at that and just be reminded of the beauty of God's love in the world. And so find something that just makes you feel happiness, feel peace within, and just focus on that. If you have your candle, now would be a good time to light it. And you can use whatever you have to light it with, a match or a lighter, but probably an adult should do that part for you. And so get the candle lit and think about how this candle represents the candles that we light at worship on Sunday morning, the candles that we light that symbolize bringing the light of Christ into this space. Jesus said, "I am the light." And Jesus said several of those phrases, but the one about being the light is helpful for me because when I light the candle, to me it feels like I'm bringing Jesus into this space. Even though Jesus is already in this space, I'm intentionally saying, God, I am listening to you. I am willing to receive the blessings you have for me by lighting this candle. And so you can have this candle anywhere close by. This could also be a good focal point as well. And so get back and comfortable into your chair. Maybe just relax your body. Stretch your neck out a little bit if you need to. You can take your shoulders and go in circles. The other thing I want us to do is practice breathing. So we breathe all the time, you know? So let's do something where we just make our breath sound really loud. So don't blow your breath on someone, but just when you breathe in, did you hear that? So make your breath sound really, really loud. So breathe in with me. Ready? And out. Good job. Now we're going to do that with our nose. So if you have a stuffy nose, maybe don't do this part, but take a minute and breathe in with your nose. Ready? And out. Could you hear that? So let's take a little bit of time to just breathe in kind of loud with our noses and then breathe out with our mouths. So like this. Oh yeah, you want to be careful that you don't accidentally blow your candle out too. So let's do that again. Just breathe in. You don't have to be loud every time, but if you want to, you can. So let's breathe in slowly through our nose and out. Let's breathe in again. And out. And keep doing that. Keep breathing in. And when you breathe in, feel it. Feel your lungs fill up with air. Maybe even your tummy fill up with air. And when you breathe it out, try to not breathe it out fast, but slowly, like you're slowly releasing air from a balloon or a tire. So let's take some more time and breathe in once more. And out. And you can do that a few times if you want, but practicing breathing will help to slow your heart rate down. And so if you're really worried or sad or frustrated, your heart rate's going to be going really, really, really fast. But if you practice slow breathing like that, your heart rate will slowly start to go a little bit slower. And breathe until you start to feel your heart slow down. You feel a little bit more relaxed and calm. And this would be a good time to pray. You can close your eyes and say a prayer by yourself. You can do a prayer with your family. You can do an out loud prayer or a silent prayer. But one thing that I like to do when I pray, especially if I'm having a hard time figuring out the words, is I like to get a piece of paper and some color pencils or crayons or markers and just color what I want to pray for. So if I want to pray for school to start back, maybe I could draw a picture of the school. And as I draw a picture of the school that I'm thinking about and what that's going to look like, I just pray for peace in my mind. You can write the word school on here, draw a door, window, and as you pray, as you color, just think about the things that you want God to know. You don't have to form exactly a sentence in your mind, but as you draw, just, God, I'm worried about school. I really miss my friends. I really want to be able to enjoy school this year, but I'm not sure if I'm going to. And so as you color, just think about those things. And even if you don't say them out loud or feel them or say them if you're feeling them, God will feel them too. Maybe another thing you can be worried about or that you want to pray for is your parent. Maybe you want to pray for your mom, so you could draw a picture of your mom, or you could write her name or your dad's name or your sister's name, and you can just draw a picture of the people that you want to pray for, or you can write down the words. So here's a picture of my mom, and then I'm going to draw a picture of my baby. And so you keep drawing these things as you pray if you need to. You can also just close your eyes and be quiet and just listen and just feel the things that your heart is telling you. Maybe you can use your ears to listen to the sounds around you. And after you're finished with that, you should feel a lot different than when you started. You should feel a little bit more calm and a little bit more at peace. Now, you may not know still what's going on with school, or you may not have any answers yet, but you'll at least feel the presence of God with you, guiding you through that. So friends, I want to encourage you maybe this week to go and find a quiet place, set it up the way that you want to set it up. get a candle, get a flower, get your favorite toy, get some blankets, maybe get your Bible, something that just really helps you feel close to God, and just create that space around you. Practice your breathing. Practice breathing in really long breaths and out. And just sit with yourself. You don't have to say any words. You don't even necessarily have to pray. But just being in that space, I think, will be good. All right, friends, I hope you all have a great week. Miss Erin has another really fun activity for you all that you can try. It's not a craft, but it is a really fun mindfulness activity. So I hope you all check it out and enjoy this week. All right, bye everyone.